So on plasma, we'll go here. We'll grab all our stuff. I don't really take the GPS. You don't really need a fire extinguisher. Lock that. Come over here. You do need a PKA. Grab that, our grapple gun. We'll put on our suits. And then you need this pickaxe. This will be to get the shuttle board. Check these. Nothing especially good. Sometimes you'll get some steel here for the walls. Yeah, we got some steel here. We'll grab that. Insulated gloves, that's pretty good. I run through here. If you want, on plasma, there is a telecommunications board that spawns here. Take that if you want, it doesn't really matter. I think that makes it where you can... I haven't really tested it. I've had somebody tell me this. I don't know if it was right or not. They said it lets you have comms on expeditions. I don't know if that's true or not. While I'm walking, you can eat a Nutri-Brick. And then drink a little water. Oh, I missed my turn. So on this map, the shuttle console board will spawn here by science. So we'll drop our toolbox, wield the pickaxe, and then you just mine right here. And then while you're coming by, you can wave at people. If you're me, you can blow kisses, you can rub your butt on the glass or something. Come through here, grab the board. And on plasma, what you're wanting to do is race everybody to the shuttle yard. It spawns with 2 stacks of steel and 2 stacks of glass. Everybody is going to want that. Any tighter that's wanting to, like, I don't know, make a shop or anything, really. The route I do is through here. This takes you through the dorms section. While you're coming through here, you can grab a cool outfit. My guy, I always like to grab a colorful costume here. So we'll get this cool green one. Check that out. Bam. Put that back on. Come here into maintenance. It comes down here. Oh my god. Dude, we're so lucky. We got a chest rig. You can not get caught with this. You can. It doesn't really matter. It technically is not legal. I don't really care. Come get me. My character has spent enough time in jail. Grab machine parts. These machine parts are for the gyroscope. So that's 2. A third one spawns here. You grab that, throw it in your toolbox. This is the shuttle yard I was talking about. We'll open that. That opens up some doors. And here are 4 of the 6 thrusters we need. It also spawns with a shuttle powering crate. You bust that open. Again, any of these secure crates, 3 PKA shots worth. Grab the APU. This is the glass and... it's 3 stacks of steel. So this is the mats I was talking about. You can grab the plasteel. I don't really use it. It's cool to sell it. And then I always drag this crate off into space where just nobody is going to come grab it unless they have access. I can't tell you how many times I've spawned a plasma and people just take that. And then, having secured that, the rest I just leave for a second. The next thing we need are wires. If you want to just grab some low voltage, say we're just going to do I don't know, like a mini Pac-Man. Sometimes this will spawn with low voltage. It didn't this time. You can't go through there. Walk through a pile of vomit if you want. Oh, here, I'll go down here. I can show you where to get a easy oxygen canister. You cut through here, go to the east. Go through here. Go up. And at the end of this hallway will be a canister. And then what we're doing here is making our way to tools. Hopefully nobody, when you're doing this, is taking the cables up there. There's our oxygen canister. We'll drag that back on the way back. I took this toolbox. I don't really need it. Every station on tools will spawn with cables. You grab those. You might need a second LV cable. Surplus mats, we'll take that. That'll be for our walls. Grab 2 lights here. We're out of bag space. Throw that box. Bam, we got bag space, baby. Grab that. And then we'll go back down here, grab this oxygen can. Blah, blah, blah. Hopefully you guys have had a good day. This is going to be a long video, dude. I don't know if I want to do this on every station. This is the main station. It differs. Trying to think if there's a different station where it's... Most of them are going to look like that bagel one. There was one map where it kind of changed. Box. That's the one I started out on with the in-game shuttle. That one spawns with almost everything. This is the other one that spawns with almost everything. We'll just set the oxygen can here for now. And then we'll start dragging thrusters out. Plasma is by far my favorite salvage map. You spawn with all this. It doesn't take that long to set up. What we'll do now, we have rods in here. You grab those. Right now, because we're so close to the station, I can't build the whole thing. We're going to have to build just a little segment of it. I just do like that. If you do one more here, it will anchor you. You can't do that. We need 3 more up here at the head. Grab some tiles. I think it's like 5 clicks, or not 5. That would have been, I don't know, 4 clicks. 16 tiles. Bam. This one will go here for now. I'll have to move it here in a second. So that's 1. 2. Sound like fucking the Count from Sesame Street. 3 or 2. I can't even count, man. Let's go from 1 to 3. This is 3. This one will be for our lateral movement, side to side. Then we'll go left. While we're here, I can go ahead and do the, you pop that in the gyroscope board. For some reason, this map you have to grab the machine parts. They don't really give it to you off rip, just already made. It'll go to the right. That's our 4 thrusters. We'll grab the gyroscope. That will go here. Anchor it. And then this map spawns with an escape pod over here by the solars. You can enter here even though we're not engineering. This is the only map where I do think it's faster to just drag these. Because it's like, you're literally moving maybe 20 tiles on the, not in space, sorry. Once you're in space, you can kind of move faster with stuff. Bam. Oh, sucker's stuck. Drag her over here. This will go at the head of the shuttle. If I could not get stuck. Be faster, just drag it to the far end now. This will go for our backward movement. This one's so big it could almost warrant having 8 thrusters if you want. I would just put the 2 more sideways thrusters so everything's even out, like here or here even. Once we move the back thrusters back some, it'll be more symmetrical. grab the last thruster, and while we're doing that, we'll grab the second APU from this pod. Grab the thruster. Go back out here into space. Not get stuck on stuff. Man, this is like, on a lot of these, if you can get people that know what they're doing, I have had some people that I've played salvage with quite a bit. Oh, I'm like stuck now. If you can get help on this speeds it up like a lot. Like having somebody else dragging stuff for you. There was somebody that used to play a moth with me that would do salvage. It was always really good at this. And then we got to do power. Again, it's APU, 2 of them. We throw them down here. Starts with steel. All of these do. While I'm doing this, the gyroscope will take 3 glass, and then we'll throw our machine parts in there. And then we need some low voltage in there. Screwdriver again. And then the APU boards. Oh, I forgot the, sorry. I'm being silly. This will make it take longer, of course. I forgot the substation and the APC.
Attention.
You do need that up here. Sorry, I keep burping. I drank a Coke Zero. You need the APC and the substation. Go back. Screwdriver to finish the APUs. While we do that, get the substation going. Steel again. 5 of each cable. Low voltage and a medium voltage. High voltage. Screwdriver. Sorry, I've done this like so many times, man. Wall mount substation. Battery. Machine part. Screwdriver. Then the APC. Sometimes on this map it's really fun to do this fast and then everybody be like, oh my god, you did that so fast. Makes you feel big. We do our wiring. It goes from the APUs, high voltage, into the substation, medium voltage into the APC, and then low voltage into the ground. We do this all the way to the end, because this will go backward. And then we need to do the... This is one of the maps where you have to build the computer. Oh wait, no, never mind. No, it's not. We have one up here. So you don't have to build the computer frame. It's probably faster. I want to save on steel for the walls. This map you can almost do the walls instantly, like while you're doing this. I'll go ahead and do that. I might not count it on the time. It does, it's like very helpful. You're not going to have anybody like... I've had people just fly out of the shuttle if you don't do walls, if they forget to do mag boots. Or sit in a chair when you're going on an expedition. That's not fun. And then for the computer, it goes the computer board into the computer, some low voltage, 5 low voltage, and then 2 glass. Then you screwdriver. And then we need the chairs. This station has a ton of salvagers. It's a pilot seat. Oops. Bam. 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 We're going to have 4, so we need 4 seats. Here, I'll put this one up here. Sometimes people don't like to sit way back here. I've gotten shot in the back while I've been doing this by people that don't. The golden rule of salvage is you don't Don't shoot other salvagers if you're a trader. That's just cruel. But I'll let somebody sit up here. One of my imaginary friends. So that's pretty much the whole thing right now. We'll cut our cord that connects us to the station and then fly forward a little bit. As I was saying, this one is not complete. I moved the back thrusters back, I think a tile each. Yeah, like this. Bam. And then you can kind of do the docking arm even wider on this one. So like this. We'll grab more tiles. The tiles I do all the way to the back. You don't have to if you don't want walls. I do like walls. I made too many walls, in fact. And just throw those down. Move the thrusters back one. Bam. Bam. Then we have full shuttle. This one on the map looks like this. It's just a little bit bigger than the other one. And I have done that, again, in 16 minutes. That included me forgetting the substation and the APC. So it's about 16 minutes, almost every map. And then, just for fun on this map, I do like to do walls. We have a bunch of steel. The walls, I just do the solid walls. They're cheap. They're like 4 steel each. I didn't do the grill. I always start, you do this 4 pattern, and then you do 3 at a time. And then grab the 4th one. And then while you're constructing these, it's easier to just go ahead and place the ghosts for the other ones. Or you can do them all at the same time, don't really matter. Do it how you want, dude. This is a sandbox game. This is just how I do it. You can make a shuttle however you want. Duh. Nobody really seemingly does shuttles with walls. I don't know why. I do not like doing the salvage shuttle where you just do like feels like a 4x4 with thrusters on it, where it goes like a million miles an hour. I think there's a little bit more showmanship with this. People always feel better when they're like flying around in an actual shuttle. If you want, again, you could do a thruster here. I will just leave that blank. Just leave this tile without a wall. We'll go ahead and close it. We're going to run out of steel here in a second. I think you get the idea. We'll do walls here. If you did want to do Atmos, I have done that some. It's kind of hard to do Atmos on some maps. I forget if Meta is still in map rotation. I know Box has a directional fan that you can use to have Atmos. It doesn't really matter. Like, nobody, like, it's nice to have Atmos, but nobody really can, like, tell the difference. As you can see, I just ran out of steel. So for the rest of the walls, you would just fill out the tail all the way, blah, blah, blah. I do need to do the grill at the top. Again, the grill, you just kind of do this snake pattern. Do 3 at a time. The head, do 2 at a time. Grab the last one. And then 3 at a time. Oops. Bam! Again, that's really fast. And then to do one with walls, that took me an extra 4 minutes. Everybody will love this, straight up. Nobody doesn't like this. And then on Plasma, because I've made it so wide here at the back for the docking arm. Plasma is another map where they have a salvage arm that juts out like this. You can grab it with the whole thing. Very nice. And then you have this arm here to walk out with. Bam. Nobody's going to hit you. If they hit you, you'll just turn a little bit. You'll stay really close to the station. And then just to show you, You can walk out like this. And then if you want to get fancy and don't mind going blind, you can always go find a welding mask or wait until you have a syndicate gas mask or engineering goggles. Usually I just do this off rip. I don't care if my screen is kind of blurry. Weld this. This is one of the shuttle airlocks. These let you dock onto stuff. Then you screwdriver, crowbar. This is the most blur you get. It's just like some light blur. That doesn't really matter to me. Then you drag it. I always do the side with the people. People would be sitting here. Kind of walk it out. It'll make it where it's less stuck. Always make sure this dot is facing outward. This dot right here is the part that will dock you. And you screwdriver it. Or actually, before we do that, we'll make 2 reinforced glass. The reinforced glass will make it where you can see out of it. Oops. Why didn't that work? Whatever. You know what I mean. It makes it where it has fucking a window. And we should be good. As you can see on the map here, Lord, this is going to be an hour-long video. This is a syndicate dropship. This is always good to get. On maps where maybe the quartermaster doesn't let you grab the shuttle console, you can always come over here and grab it from here. This will also give you gravity. Just be careful. This has... Here, I'll go into ghost mode real quick. This has these turrets on the side. I will always like back. Sometimes I'll take the cargo shuttle to this. I just back it up where you... Like, I'm not going to go flying off to the side and get shot by these.
Attention.
I'll grab my guy again. We'll unanchor a thruster. Let's say I wanted the 2 side thrusters here. Be careful, I don't want to get shot. If I can get it here. There we go. That'll make it fly a little bit more evenly. We'll grab our gun. Blast this open. So for this dropship, it's always good to unanchor the SMES first. It also has an APU if you haven't found 2 APUs yet. I'll go ahead and grab it. Throw that in the bag. See if we get more combat rigs. We got a chameleon bag. This will always spawn a chameleon bag, I think. You get a little drip. Start playing like dress up smudge. Go chameleon. I like the quartermaster's mantle. Bam. Now we look cool. We can grab the gravity. Little known fact with the gravity generator, it's really heavy. It's hard to move. You can grapple onto a wall here and reel yourself in. It makes you move faster. This also works through walls. We can throw it down here by the gyroscope. Wrench it down. It'll charge while we go and check out the fronts. If it's taken this long, this is about 25 to 30 minutes into the round. The SMES will already be uncharged, so we can't crowbar into here. If you go really early, you'll have to blast your way through these or hack your way into them if you found insulated gloves. And also, depending on how early you get here, this guy might be awake in here. As you can see here, this spawns with a shuttle pilot. He's already dead for me. If you go really early, he'll be awake and he will shoot you with his Viper. Excuse me. But as we can see, he's dead. Grab his gun. He does have a gas mask on him and some combat gloves. These work as insulated gloves, which are nice. And this is a welding mask. Hopefully, like... I usually like pull this down, the gas mask, so you don't get caught with it. People don't really like seeing people with that on. Understandably. We get a recharger here, which is nice if you ever find an antique laser pistol.
Attention.
On a wreck. There are quite a few wrecks where you get that. And this will let you have a laser pistol recharger, which is very nice. And then the other thing I grab here, it will spawn with a med kit. And again, depending on if the quartermaster lets you get a shuttle console from the cargo shuttle, you might have to take this shuttle console if you spawn with the dropship. Another map where you don't really have easy access to a shuttle console is Elk Ridge. That's a low pop map. We can drag this on here where you took a chair with us. And then we just have a spare shuttle console, which is always nice. And bam. The next map I'll go to is going to be Elk Ridge.